All right, let's see what Jin are going to be able to make of this one. Kuzan, oh my goodness, it's going to be a rough matchup here for this guy.
We caught Teddy on screen as well, so
yeah,
a pair of SKT spring champions. They'll be going over to Vietnam before too long. I've been saying these very
sides, but you can see Jin, they're moving on up, and ES Sharks have left 2 members here. Oh my goodness, all 5. Nova thinking about the face check, does land the tongue lash, so Catch, they know where he is. Vision is given, but now they're getting routed. Kuzan wants to try and get in there. Jisoo comes forward. He's going to eat one of his corrupting potion charges as Catch. That's not your turret. And that's first blood going over to Nova. This is called Hell in a Handbasket, Pub Smithy, and this is a really bad time.
I think it's just hell.
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of comp where Corky should find lots of inroads in the mid lane.
Yep, Grace gonna get knocked up, does use the flash. Kuzan immediately flashes after and makes it into the brush, sees, comes on forward, gets the movement speed like you say. From the Rift Scuttler, Catch comes forward, sees, grabs one, flashes. It's 1 kill for Kuzan, but the Death Defy is in there, and that saves Grace's life. 1 for 1. Gatling Gun doing some work there as well as Guga getting chased out of his own jungle by a Karthus, which is just ridiculous. He loves Skittles on the side of the Thresh. Light comes on forward. He's going to need it as Nova. He flashes on in. He has the damn... Oh, this is just ridiculous. Root flashes forward. Light grabs one of the kills. The Wall of Pain not going to find the slow. The Death Defy comes forward. It's a good knock-up there from Catch's Root. Is trying to do what he can, but the Smite will keep Catch very much alive here underneath his inner turret. Remember, guys, this whole while, Jinx has been denied about 2 minion waves.
I didn't watch Expendables 2, but I feel like I'm getting it now, Atlas.
That's exactly right, and Root is certainly in that line of fire. He's trying to do damage to Catch, but Kuzan's here. He's still got that red buff like we were talking about before. His Corky is real strong. 2-0 now. Pretty comfy there, but Jisoo went back home finally. Has the Sheen built up, as well as some Ninja Tabi for some extra movement speed and some damage reduction.
Not often
comes on over.
Drake next to Tom Ken's Varus, but here we go.
Yeah, Flame Chompers are down, but the ultimate lands there from Light. Trying to do what he can. Kuzan dives forward with the package. He's flashing. He's trying to get on top. As Grace gets 1 kill, but it's a double for the Jarvan. Requiem does basically nothing there as Kuzan's able to get out behind enemy lines. Nova's hunting him down. Grace there as well. I have a feeling that the Corky's not going to get out of this one. Does get in there, but there's the ult. And Grace will be able to get rid of Kuzan eventually. It was an odd use of his spells, but eventually all of them. It means that he will be able to threaten in a side lane. And that is going to ruin what Jin want to be doing. As Linderon going to get flashed on, Slicing Maelstrom comes in, Cannon Barrage not going to be enough. That was so close to a solo kill from Jisoo.
I guess he just tried to instant cast the Cannon Barrage, but flashes up, he's out. Only exhaust is on Kuzan.
Well, Light does take the Dark Passage, the flash in. It is going to be the Death Mark that locks down the kill with the help of the Piercing Arrow, and he's right back to safety is Grace. We're going to watch a Cannon Barrage on the bottom side. Nova does get the Gobble Up onto the Varus and will spit him out and goes aggressive as well as Catch going to get ulted. Light in trouble now as Seas does eventually kill him. It's 1 more Skittle to be eaten. Catch flashes out of the way of it as Guga into his stopwatch. Grace underneath the turret gets himself immediately back out again as the big one almost kills him on the back end. Dark Passage is sitting there. Kuzan can grab it if he wants to, but he wants to try and clear out some minion waves underneath his turret. Cataclysm comes in as Nova does have the Devourer in place. Catch in trouble, but he has himself the stopwatch, and the Cannon Barrage finishes off the Zed. Now the Jinx gets excited as Light. He's taking Lay Waste, but the last one doesn't land. The Requiem, is it going to be enough to kill? It is! Not able to lifesteal enough, and ESS is still going to move up and try and get some damage on these turrets.
Double Pen is successful there. Jisoo teleports.
Some barrels in the brush. Kuzan gets on in. The hook is going to land. Delivers Guga into the backline. The package going to be utilized as Seas, taking a lot of damage. Hopefully he doesn't die as Grace gets exhausted. The Requiem comes through. Kuzan, is he going to survive? The answer is yes, but Light, not so lucky. And Jin, I thought that they'd been routed, but it didn't matter. Just the Karthus leaves the fight and kills.
For 1,000 words about this.
Yeah, you can trade that one in as Linderon trying to get the autos in, but Jisoo too much damage. The Requiem going to come out. Is he going to die? Yes, he is. That was a rocket to the edge of Runeterra and back, because that's what it should have been. The ultimate not going to land onto Kuzan, but Grace does have his. Exhaust comes out, Deathmark not enough to kill. Requiem's going to be though. See you later, mate. Guardian Shield. Oh, that's a cute idea, Guga, but it's not enough. And now the Baron will go down. Catch is looking for it. Cannon Barrage is in the Baron pit, but you can see Linderung, he takes an inhibitor. So there's no need to go for a 50-50. Still going to though, as Catch not going to walk over the wall of pain. The Baron down very, very low. He's doing a lot of work in this fight. Almost gets himself in range, but Cease is able to lock that one down. The J4 is going to follow as Light looking for some autos. Grey Health going to be utilized as there's the Merc Scimitar that you're looking for, Papa Smithy. Cease knows that he's dead. He wants to take someone down with him. 800 gold going to the Jinx. We'll see whether that's actually relevant, as Empowered Recalls will get Jin Air home.
Is because Karthus' base damages are very high,
yep.
And his ult hits everyone, so it's already a huge amount of flat damage.
He's going to use it to soften them up. Jisoo takes half of his health bar, as does Kuzan, and no one can defend inhibitor turrets.
In hindsight, they should have actually had the Baron buff on the minions, hit the minions there faster, but I still appreciate the play. Yeah. 7 out of 10.
I mean, all of the inhibitor turrets have gone down. Linderung uses Lightning Rush to get himself out of the way. Light does have a good Mercurial Scimitar. That is a devour opportunity for Nova that's very, very easy, and Jin Air not going to get punished whatsoever. 2 inhibitors fall down with no response. ES Sharks, a lot of desperation, but not a lot of action as Grace gets an Electrocute proc to get the win. Light also going to be going down here as the ultimate's in. Linderung, remember, that ult doesn't do a lot of damage, but it still looks like it does, as he does fall, but the sacrifice is not going to be in vain. A 2-0 for Jin Air, and they'll meet KT in the winners match on Thursday.